everybody and welcome back to day 12 of Vlogmas. Today we are doing my Loungefly collection. But before we start, I've literally just brought them downstairs. So this is what we're working with. I don't know if you can see. Well, I have a lot. So if you want to know what I've got, then make sure you keep watching because we're going to go through them now. Okay, so before we get on with looking through all of the bags, I actually wanted to start with the first bag and explain to you how I got into Loungefly collecting. So for many years, I have watched a YouTuber called Carrie Hope Fletcher, and she was looking for a specific Disney bag. I'm pretty sure it was Carrie Hope Fletcher. Looking for a specific Disney villains bag when she was on one of her trips to Walt Disney World. I saw this bag and I fell in love with it. So of course, I then was like, oh, I want to find this bag, and we were going to Walt Disney World for the first time in 2019. So I searched high and low for this bag, and finally, when I came back from Walt Disney World, I found it in London Forbidden Planet, and it was this one here. It is tattered and it is damaged because I've had this since 2019, but this little bag here started my entire collection off. So I've always loved the villains. I think there's so much more to a villain's story than is ever told. There's a reason why a villain is a villain. Like they're saying, once upon a time, evil is not born, it is made. And I just really love this bag, and yeah, it was my first one. Maybe not a typical first bag for somebody, but for me, I loved it. I loved the pattern on it. I loved the villains on it. I like the fact the evil queen is on it. I was definitely in my big Once Upon a Time fandom phase. I used to be really into that. I still totally adore Once Upon a Time. Really want to have a rewatch of it soon. So this was the perfect bag for me to get, and yeah, I just fell in love with it. It's so pretty. I think it was about £60 at the time, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So let's have a look at some of my bags. I've split them into kind of like Disney and Harry Potter bags. So we're going to start off with Disney, as my first bag was a Disney bag. They're not kind of in order of the order I bought them. I've just split them across into Harry Potter and Disney. But I will put, if I can remember the dates, I will say when they were bought as well. So this is the next bag we're going to go for. As you can see, this was from COVID years because I used to have this on me for school all the time. This is a lovely Peter Pan backpack, which I bought during lockdown actually. I got it for, I believe, £37.50 on the Disney Store website when they were having a big sale, and it's beautiful because I don't know if you can see, but there's these little outlines that look, they kind of look a bit weird, but they represent magic, and when the lights are off, it glows in the dark. Unfortunately, I don't actually know if this glows in the dark anymore, just because it's been on a shelf for so long and hasn't really been taken out as much because the zip is a little bit faulty. So although it's working at the minute, it often gets stuck. So basically, I just used it way too much. But I just fell in love with this bag. I love the fact that the second star to the right and straight on till morning is embroidered on it. I do have a keyring on it that says my name because my actual name is Nicola, I just go by Nikki. And yeah, it is a Disney Loungefly that I loved. And then on the back, you've got Nana, which is super duper cute. Looking at it, I don't actually think the zip's broken. So I think what I might do is get it a little bit cleaned up and then start using it again because I haven't used it for so long, and I do love this one. Another bag that I got, which was from my mum during lockdown, I believe it was lockdown for my birthday, it was either 2020 or 2021, is this Lion King bag, which is gorgeous. So I love this one so much. I don't actually know how much this costs, but I know Loungeflys can range anywhere from like £60 to like £90. It has gone up because an average Loungefly used to be 60 to 70 and now it's more 80 to 90. Obviously the price of everything has gone up, which is why it's been an increase. But I do love this one. As you guys may know, The Lion King is one of my all-time favourite Disney films. I love the pattern. My mum just knew I'd love it. And it's got the most gorgeous little pockets on the side. I'm not sure where you can buy this anymore, but I will put links to bags that are on here if I can find them. I know that you might be able to pick it up off like eBay or Vinted, somewhere like that, but obviously just be very careful when you're buying from them because not everybody is a trusted source, so just make sure you read their reviews, look them up. I personally wouldn't spend too much over the odds for a bag on a website that you don't necessarily know or trust. So just be very careful and make sure you vet out all of the Loungefly websites that you buy. Ones that you can trust are Get Ready Comics, LF Lovers, obviously Loungefly and Loungefly Europe themselves, Truffle Shuffle, Geek Core, I think Zavvi sells them. Forbidden Planet used to sell Loungeflies, not entirely sure if they still do. There's also Forbidden Planet International, And there's a few more which I will link down below. I've definitely forgotten a couple, but there are a few more, so I will link all of those websites down below for you. But they are some of my favourite websites that I use and know and trust, and they're places you can buy them. So that is that one. So that is 3 bags already. Actually, I want to keep a count, so hopefully future me will have put a count in at the bottom. So that's 3 bags. Another bag that I got, which my mum got me during lockdown, she got this for when we went to Florida the 2nd time, is this stunning Snow White bag. Now, I love this bag so much, and this is actually one that I use on quite a regular basis. But it's got the 7 dwarves at the top, and then you have Snow White at the bottom, and she's surrounded by the animals, and she's obviously sweeping, and the animals are helping her sweep up. I like the fact that you can see Dopey at the back, so Dopey's obviously so far behind and kind of still walking up behind all of the other 7 dwarves. There's nothing on the back for this one, but the straps are really nice and really long, and I haven't shown you guys the inside patterns of the other ones. When I get if I remember, I'll put them in. It depends if I've got anything in the bag. So if I've got things in the bag, then I'll try and find a picture online for you. But the inside of this is the Snow White and the 7 dwarves, so you can mainly see the 7 dwarves. This one has an inside pocket, which I do love, and then it's got a front pocket as well, which is brilliant, which has something in there. Safety alarm. Guys, if you're ever out, take a safety alarm with you. Safety first. And you can buy them on Amazon. I'll link the ones that I buy below. But yeah, I do love this bag so much. So that is 4 bags. Okay, the next 2 have got a little bit dusty, so I have tried to dust them off, but I'm going to properly sit down and dust them later. I bought during lockdown. Again, you can see where the problem is coming from, can't you? These were bought as part of exclusive limited edition sets, which had pin badges, ears, notebooks, Loungeflys, things like that you could buy. So I got 2 of the Loungeflys out of that set, and I have never ever used either of these bags. Because you could only get, I can't remember how many it was. Not sure if it tells you an exact amount, but there was only a limited run. I'm just not sure what the limit was. I think it was only like, I felt like it was like 2,000 or something, but it was probably more than that. But these are limited edition bags, so I got this stunning Peter Pan bag. I mean, the sequins are beautiful. I love them so much. I'm going to talk to you more about sequins and why I'm not using all my sequin bags in a moment when I get onto the Harry Potter stuff. But I just love the way it shimmers in the light. You've got little Tinkerbell on the zip, which is gorgeous. I love the fact that they've got little gold stars on there. You've got the 2nd star to the right at the top. I also love the fact that you can put them like over your face when you're taking photos, and it kind of looks like, you know, you've got like little Minnie ears and stuff, which is cute. It's got 2 pockets on the outside. This was the June collection one. The print on the inside, as you can see, I've never actually like taken this out before, is just blue, so it's nothing fancy. Has it got a back pocket? This one does not have a back pocket, which is something that I'm not a fan of. I like the pockets on the inside because then I could keep things in there. I need like portable chargers or like inhalers and things like that. If I remember correctly, this bag was about £60, £65. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't. Oh, it says it on it. Yeah, this one is £65, which honestly I don't think is too bad for a Loungefly. In fact, it's actually incredibly reasonable considering how much Loungeflies are now. But I got that one, and I love it so much. I've lost count of how many bags. I'm gonna trust future me to be leaving you a count somewhere along the bottom. And then the other one I got within that collection was the December one. So it's quite funny, I got the 6-month one and the December one, and it was also £65, and it is this one. This is a Disneyland Castle one, which I just absolutely adore. Fireworks are honestly one of my favourite things ever. I love the fireworks. Going to a Disney park, the only way to complete a Disney park visit for me is to see the fireworks, the parade, things like that. So for me it is the fireworks, if I'm able to watch the fireworks, just because like it like encapsulates all of the Disney magic, because it's kind of like a bit of everything, because they include things to do with the rides, to do with the music, to do with the films, to do with shows. It's kind of got everything in it, and I love it so much. And of course it's really pretty. I mean, just look at the fireworks on there. Isn't that stunning? Oh, I love this bag so much. There is nothing again on this bag. Let's see if this one's got an inside pocket. Oh, it does have a lovely print. It doesn't have an inside pocket, but it does have a lovely print on the inside. Hopefully you can see. So it's purple with the castle and fireworks, which I love. And then obviously it's got a front pocket, which is really nice too. And again, this is one that I need to carefully dust again. And I don't use so often because it is limited edition. I might use them one day, but for now, I'm not going to. I mean, I've had them for 4 years and I've not used them. So I'm not going to start right now. Back in 2022, I went to Florida with my family. If you want to see the vlogs, then I'll leave them linked down below. And I wanted a Disney bag, so I got this one in the sale from the Disney store. It was £37.50, and I just really, really love it. The only thing I would say about it is that after getting it and using it, when you do content creation like I do, because there is no front pocket, this is literally just it. It just has this hanging over. There's not a lot of storage in here compared to the others, because all the others have got the main pocket and a front pocket and the 2 side pockets, and often a little zipped pocket in the back. If you have got more stuff, it can be harder to put stuff in, but nevertheless, I still love this bag. My mum actually took it and wore it to Disneyland Paris this year, and it's probably something that I'll use over the festive season this year. It is really, really cute. Mickey and Minnie on it in their little festive outfits, which are so cute. You have like a Christmassy castle. You have the ski lift, which obviously Mickey and Minnie are on. You've got the Christmas trees. And then on the back you have Pluto, who's all dressed up really nicely. Sorry, I'm just trying to be able to see it so it focuses. He's dressed up really nicely in his little Christmas gear. And the inside is just a plain red, insert. I really like this bag, and I got this back in 21 or 22. I can't remember exactly when I bought it. Possibly in the summer of 22 for the November of 22 when we went to Florida. I've got 2 Disney bags that I have purchased this year. The first one I bought at the beginning of the year when I went to Rochester, and I got this bag. So I got a Woody bag and Jenny got a Buzz bag because we're best friends, but Woody and Buzz are best friends, so why not have matching bags? And I saw this and fell in love with it. I think this was about 40 or 50. We got a slight discount on it, which was really, really nice. We had 15% off, but I love that Sheriff Woody's badge. Like, it's so lovely. I like the fact that you got the textures, that it's got his little shirt on it with his little like cowhide, like I can't think what they're called, like jacket. I know it's not a jacket, but my brain can't think what it's called. And you've obviously got his sheriff belt, and I just love the details to it as it goes round. I can't remember if there's a pattern on the inside. So on the inside it has a cowboy print, which is really, really nice. I really like that. Again, it doesn't have one of those zippy pockets, but that wasn't too bad when I was in Paris. It was fine. It's got your typical front pocket, which is really, really lovely, with the same print. Also has the print of the bag there, and then the actual print that's inside of it here. And it has your 2 side pockets, so I love that one. But my final Disney bag is the one that I'm currently using because it is the Christmas period. I bought this from LF Lovers. I got that along with the purse, which is in here. I got it for £99 instead of I think 120 because there was a code that they had going round. I got this Christmas bag and purse set. Now I'm going to show you the purse first because it is much smaller. So it is this really stunning Christmas design, and it has Donald Duck on the front surrounded by Christmas lights, and then on this side you have got Mickey and Minnie. And the bag that I'm using now, this did get slightly damaged when we went to Disneyland Paris, but my dad said he should be able to fix it. Is this stunning Christmas Loungefly. I mean, look at this. Mickey, and he's putting up the Christmas lights. Obviously you've got the Disney and Loungefly logo. You have got Pluto down the bottom who's tangled in the lights, and Minnie Mouse who's putting them up. You've got on the side Chip and Dale who are hanging over the lights. At the back you have got Goofy who's tangled in all the lights. On the side you have Daisy and Donald Duck. And then you might be able to tell that there's like these little holes in the lights. Well, very cleverly, on the inside there is a little pack here. If we turn this on, it turns the lights on. Let me just quickly turn my light off and I'll show you. This is what the bag looks like in the dark. It is so cute. Obviously you can't see as much of the actual detail on there, but we were walking around and obviously everyone could find us, everyone could see us, and it was brilliant. Ah, there we go, the camera's picking up now properly. So yeah, this is just the most amazing thing. And the most amazing thing about this is that it's rechargeable. You don't need any actual batteries. Let me put that on and show you a bit So inside the bag, I'm trying not to break it, you can see there's a little charger in it. So you just plug a USB in there. Let me see if I can focus this on that. You plug a USB in here and you can charge it up, and there's no need to waste batteries, buy batteries, all those sort of things, which is brilliant because I love how environmentally friendly it is. And that is all of my Disney bags. I'm just going to count them quickly and see how many we got. 1, 2, 9 Disney bags. That is crazy. We're now going to go on to the Harry Potter bags. So the first one I've got isn't actually Loungefly, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. In fact, I've got a couple of bags here that aren't Loungefly. 2 bags, I think, that isn't Loungefly, that Harry Potter, and then one that's not Loungefly but is another bag, which I'll show you because I figured I might as well just show you them in as well. So this one I got off Vinted. It is originally from Primark, I believe. It is a Gryffindor bag, so this you can pull out, so obviously you can put bits in there. I don't put anything ever expensive or anything important in this bit. I have to admit, most of the time I probably don't put much in it, maybe some paracetamol if I need it. But I love the fact that it looks like a Gryffindor school uniform, and then it's got a lovely big pocket on the inside, and it's nice and big. And this is one that I started using 2023. I bought this maybe like mid 2023, I think. It was not long after I'd met Jen and we'd started Deaf Eaters and Training. So if you like Harry Potter content, we do like a mini series, our own OCs, and we just have fun over there and do like Death Eater stuff, which is pretty cool. This one is a Danielle Nicole bag, which I managed to get. So me and Jenny have matching ones of these. These are gorgeous, but they are incredibly tiny. Again, bought this off of Vinted. It is really, really tiny. So it is one that if you haven't got a lot to put in, then you can use it. But I have to admit, it sits on my desk most of the time, like on the shelf, because it is so tiny. But I do love it, and I want to try and take it to more adventures next year. I might even take it and put like little snacks in it, because it'll be quite a cute little snack bag. Okay, let's go on to the Loungefly bags now. Now, there's a couple that are not mine and a couple that are mine. So I got this one for my mum during lockdown. We do share this bag because, you know, we have so many bags. We might as well, if somebody needs it for a specific event, we might as well just, like, you know, lend them to each other. So we bought this for my mum for, I think it was either Mother's Day or her birthday. And she has got the matching purse, but it is this stunning Patronus bag. I mean, just look how gorgeous that is. You've got all of the Patronuses. You've got this lovely front pocket, which obviously it says Loungefly on it. Then it's got spells on the inside, which is really cool as the pattern. And the pattern of the actual Patronuses go the whole way round. You've obviously got your really nice, I like these because these are thick and they're hard and they don't like wear really easily. I mean, if you put too much heavy stuff in it and use them quite aggressively, then yeah, they can wear down. But as I said, the inside has all spells on it, which is really cool. So that is one we got. We got that for my mum with the purse on a Facebook Loungefly group. I think we got the bag and the purse for £80 during lockdown, which was really good considering that bag was really hard to get hold of during lockdown. The one that we have, which is my mum's, but I know that if I asked to borrow it, she would lend it to me, is the new Butterbeer bag. My mum saw this online and was like, oh my goodness, I need this bag. She fell in love with it, and in the end we just was like, Mum, do you know what, you really want it, get it, because it's something you've been eyeing for ages. We were going to get it for her for a present, but then she was like, no, I'm just going to buy it. So she bought it, which was absolutely fine. And yeah, so I mean, just look at this. It is gorgeous. There is so much detail on it. So obviously you got the front of the design of the Butterbeer bottle, and obviously it tells you it's butterscotch flavour, a soft drink, it can be sparkling, and then it says that it's brewed and bottled in the United Kingdom from the original Leaky Cauldron recipe. I love all the design on the side and the back because it like shows different pictures of like what I'm assuming is how they make butterbeer. It's got people and different, I just love it. It just gives me obviously it is butterbeer vibes, but if you ever went to the Butterbeer cafe in London, it literally is just that in a bag. And then it's got a really lovely butterbeer keychain on the side, which I like. And then inside it is just, oh, it's really hard to see, but it is like a little butterbeer pattern. So it's blue and it's got a pattern on it, but it's kind of really hard to see, and I'm trying to get the camera to focus, which just says Butterbeer. It's got a really nice zippy pocket here, yeah, this bag is lovely. I believe you can still buy this bag. I saw this actually at Warner Brothers when I was there on Saturday, so this bag still is in stock. Whether it is online, I'm not sure. It's definitely in stock in the shop, so if I can find the link, I'll put it down below. And the last bag, which is my mum's that we kind of share, because the rest are ones that I have bought, but obviously I still share with my mum, is this bag. So I feel like me and my brother bought my mum this bag, but I might be wrong. Sorry if you can just hear the washing machine. I've put a load of washing on. Is this stunning Hogwarts castle bag. So as you can see, it's got the moon, it's got Hedwig, it's got this really like little pocket down the front, which is actually quite perfect for storing like little bits. So if you've got tablets that you want to take with you, or like you want to put pens in, then that's a really good like little size. On the back it says Hogwarts, and it's kind of been like pressed in. I can't think of the word. I'm so sorry, the washing machine's just got so loud. But it says Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and then you've got a nice pocket on the inside, and you can see Hedwig. My mum's actually got stuff in here, so I'm trying not to show you everything, but it has got a really nice sized pocket. And yeah, that is that bag. So that's 3 Harry Potter bags already. Now let's go through a few more, because I have so many. Well, technically actually that was 5 Harry Potter bags, just 3 Loungeflys. So one bag that I bought from, I believe I bought it from Comic-Con. I either bought it from Comic-Con or I bought it just after Comic-Con. Is this stunning Diagon Alley bag. Now I love this bag, and I feel like I took this to Florida with me. I'm pretty sure I took this to Florida with me. I've definitely taken it to the tour and other places. Now this bag is one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of all of the sequin bags. I will buy them, and if I use them, it's going to be on occasion. But I don't know if you can see, but the sequins have all started to come off on the bottom. It's kind of hard. I might have to put a close-up in because it's not focusing, and unfortunately it's got ripped. So this bag isn't really one that I can use. But the reason I love it is because look, it is Diagon Alley, and I have to admit, taking this to Florida, I might buy a new one. I'm not gonna lie, I might get a new one, because it has got Diagon Alley on it. And it literally, I just feel like I'm walking down the real life one, like I'm in Florida or at the Warner Brothers studio tour. But it's got the dragon. I can just imagine Dragon breathing and being like, well done, dragon, like you do for the Potter collector. It's got the Weasley shop, you know, it's got all these different shops on it. But unfortunately the sequins on the bottom just come off far too easily. And it's not like I've even been rough with it. I was really looking after it, really trying to make sure, but it just came off really, really quickly, which was a shame. And then it's got this little bit of magic on the side. This one's not a zipped pocket like the other ones, it's just a normal pocket. But yeah, it's got the little graphics on the inside. I really do love this bag, and I really do adore it, and I'm really thinking about getting another one. But it is one of the reasons why I don't typically buy and use sequin bags, because like, I mean just look at that bit there. So much came off, which was such a shame. But yeah, it's now just a display bag. Oh my goodness, I have so many. My birthday last year, I don't know if it's an actual Loungefly, but you can buy it in the Warner Brothers store. And unfortunately, when I was out at Warner Brothers on the train last week, the handle broke on one side. So I've got, handle broke. Unfortunately, I have this bit here. So it is this lovely Honeydukes bag, but this bit has come off. So my dad's going to see if he can fix it. But this was bought for me by my parents last year. It's had a few outings, not too many outings, because I really, really liked it, and I wanted to use it on like occasions where, like special occasions. I wanted to use it on more special occasions, because I just loved it so much. Because obviously it's a Honeydukes bag, and I wanted to theme it to like some of my outfits and things that I was doing. So like when we went to a sweet shop, I took it with me to a sweet shop, because obviously it's all sweet shop themed. And I have so many bags to choose from that I tried to like pick and choose when This bag is stunning. It is white. It's got Honeydukes on it and different sweets written on it, like exploding bonbons, every flavoured beans, chocolate frogs. It has a big pocket and a little pocket, and then on this little pocket it has got the Honeydukes logo, which is super cute. And there's loads and loads of room, like I could fit my hand here. There's so much room in here. And then on the inside, I think I've got stuff in this. I do actually have stuff in this, but it's just got the Honeydukes like striped pattern. It's got a zip pocket in it, which is really nice, and it's really unfortunate that it did get broken, so my dad is going to try and give it a little repair for me. Another vintage purchase is this lovely Gryffindor bag. Now, I was looking for this bag for ages. This bag is so hard to get hold of. Like, you can't buy on any of the websites that I've seen at the moment. That might have changed, but I really wanted this bag, and I'm going to be honest, if I could get the other 3 houses, I would love it. I'm desperate for the Shiver Draco version of this. I just love it so much, but I'd also like to have all 4 of them so I could have the set, because I think it would just be so lovely. But I got this Gryffindor Ron Weasley like Quidditch bag, which is so nice. It's got really deep pockets, which is really nice. I've obviously got receipts in the pockets of this one. It's really like a really nice material. Like, some of the materials are nice, but they are a heavier weight, whereas this isn't so heavy, so it doesn't feel so heavy when it's on your back or when you're holding it. It's got this lovely front pocket, and obviously says R Weasley, so it looks like it's for Ron. It's got a striped pattern on the inside and a nice big front pocket. It's obviously from Harry Potter Loungefly. I'm not showing all of these just because obviously this is our Loungefly collection video. And then on the inside it has got the Gryffindor stripes, and it doesn't have a inside zippy pocket, but again, we can solve that by using little Ziploc bags and things like that. Jenny's bought me a really nice little Taylor Swift bag that I can just put in there. It's kind of like a little pencil case, but it's quite small, really nice, like a little makeup bag and things, which I use for things to kind of separate them. You can get Loungefly separators, I believe. I feel like I saw them at the LF Lovers party that I went to, because me and Jenny got invited through Deaf Eaters in Training to go to their Halloween party, and I feel like they had them there. I might invest in some one day, but right now I've got other ways that I kind of do it. But yeah, I really love this one. This was a vintage purchase. I think I got it for about 30 quid. It was ridiculously cheap. Like, I got it at such a good deal, considering these bags I think are like £70 to buy normally. I know you can get, if you're interested in the Hufflepuff one, or which I think's Cedric Diggory, and the Ravenclaw one, which I think is Cho Chang's. I'm pretty sure it's Cedric Diggory and Cho Chang's. You can get them on LF Lovers and Get Ready Comics at the minute, as far as I'm aware. Or at least last time I looked, they were still on there. But if not, keep your eye on vintage. But as I said, you've got to be careful. Look on Loungefly, look on reselling sites. But again, just be really, really careful on where you're going. There are Loungefly groups, but if you do them, you need to make sure that you pay with buyer protection, that you get tracking, that you do all the things you need to do. Make sure you read up into it, because I don't want any of you being scammed. So yeah, just be really, really careful where you buy them from. But obviously I managed to get this one. It was absolutely fine. I love this one so much. I do use that one actually as a work bag quite a lot of the time. But we're going to get into a little bit more of a dark artsy vibe. So, as I've said, me and Jenny have a joint Instagram and TikTok account called Deaf Eaters in Training. So last year we decided to start that because we both love the Deaf Eaters, we both love dark arts, and we just wanted to show it off. So my character is Lyra Black, or I'm not going to tell you her last name because Lyra finds out, in our version, Lyra finds out about her true parentage, and if you've not watched any of it yet, I don't want to spoil it because it was too much fun to film, and I had so many people messaging me like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, like, this is so good, which was really, really nice. But obviously we like to do dark artsy vibes, and I've always loved the dark arts. Bellatrix has always been one of my favourite characters. Obviously I love like other characters like the Weasley twins and things like that, but Bellatrix, like the Lestranges, the Malfoys, the Dark Lord, the Black family, I'm so interested in that. I just wish there was more about it. I love the idea of, I'm obviously nothing like that in real life. Like if I was actually a Deaf Eater, I'd probably be in like 2 seconds because they'd get so annoyed with me, and I'd be like, I don't want to do that. But for the purpose of Harry Potter, I just am fascinated by all the Deaf Eaters and stuff. So I now own 3 dark arts bags. The first one I bought last year from LF Lovers on a Black Friday sale, and I just adore this bag. I got one for me and I got one for Jenny, because I managed to get 2 for the price of 1 last year, which was amazing, which is this Harry Potter Death Eater Lord Voldemort backpack. Looking at the dark artsy stuff, so you can see that you've got the dark mark in the sky, so where they've got Mors Mordre. You have Voldemort in the bottom with his Death Eaters. You've got Bellatrix that you can see there. You can obviously see like different different Death Eaters in there, which is really, really nice. Creepy Death Eater kind of lurking in the background, and I just love this aesthetic. It is beautiful colours and it's lovely. You've got these lovely pockets on the side, which I really, really like, and then this one has the Loungefly Harry Potter logo on it, and then at the back you have a dark mark. Now this is a really bumpy dark mark, you can feel it, but there's a reason for that. This dark mark glows in the dark. Literally, as soon as I saw it glow in the dark, as soon as I saw that it was glow in the dark, I was like, I have to have this. And it's just the perfect thing for our Death Eater adventures. So this was my very first Dark Arts Loungefly, and I just really hope I keep getting more because I love it so much. The next one I've got, I'm gonna go through I'm not gonna show you them in the order I got them because there's a reason for it. So the next one was one that was gifted to me by LF Lovers, so thank you so much. They actually gifted this to me not that long ago, and this is from the September collection, but I don't think it came out until October. I think it was sometime in October because I took the bag to Knox with me. But I have this Death Eater bag. Now this is a very, very new bag. As I said, it is from the September 2024 collection. It started being sent out because they had problems with manufacturing in October 2024, and it is a Bellatrix mask on the front. I mean, guys, I am blown away by the detail on this bag. Just look at it. It is embroidered. Obviously it's got the classic metal Loungefly Harry Potter tag on it, but look at this. It is literally embroidered. Like, come on, that bag, like, bags are embroidered like with that stunning silver thread, and you've got Bellatrix's mask, which, oh, I just love this so much. It's got this lovely big pocket at the front, which is really nice, and it says Mors Mordre inside. Let me see if I can show you this. So the inside pattern looks like this. It says Mors Mordre. It has the wand movement on it, the dark mark, Death Eater skulls. There's just so much. Like, honestly, guys, go and look in your Loungeflys. There is just so much detail, not just on the outside, but on the inside. And it is a really, really good size pocket because it is actually that big. Like, it's big enough to fit one of those really small little, is it like A6 or A5 notebooks in there. Obviously, we have the big pocket on the inside, which has the same pattern as the other one, which I love, so you can see that more closely. It's got a lovely pocket here, but it's not a zippy one. And then on the back, it has Mors Mordre, so I'm just having to hold it very gently so I don't ruin it. It has the dark mark with Mors Mordre in this lovely vinyl, which I adore so much. And I really like this handle because it kind of looks like it's like snake skin, like the Death Eater's armor, not whatever you call it, uniform armor, and I just really love it. There's so much texture to this. It's so beautiful, and I promise you I'm not just saying that because of this. Like, this exceeded my expectations when it came through in the post. I thought it looked really nice and really cool on the pictures, but when I saw it I was like, I'm blown away. Like, if I'd been buying this for myself, I'd definitely buy it. The one I'm after next is the crossbody. Like, I'm obsessed with the crossbody. I have got the purse for this one, actually. I bought the matching purse when I was at Comic-Con. Question, I did bring it down with me. Give me 2 seconds and I'll find it. Alright, I've got the purse. So the purse has the matching design on the front. It has the Bellatrix mask, which is so beautiful, again embroidered, and it has skulls at the bottom. It's got all this fancy embroidery around the side, which is absolutely stunning. Now I can show you the inside of this one because I don't currently have anything in it. But look, it's got an embroidered snake on the side. I mean, oh my goodness, look at that. And then the fancy embroidery down the side. Again, the metal Harry Potter Loungefly logo. I got this for £30 or £36, I think it was, at Comic-Con from CM Pops, which is actually another one that you can trust. And they were having a big sale on with even all the new stuff, MCM Comic-Con London. So I, of course, picked this up for myself. The inside print is the same as the bag. And then it's kind of hard to see, but on the card holder bit, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a snake. So there's a snake that has been printed into it, like carved into it, which is lovely. And then you've obviously got your room for any like notes or anything or whatever you want to put in this bit. You've got your card holders and then where you can put your money. And then here, which is lovely as well, is a pocket for coins. So it literally has so much room in it. It is the perfect purse and perfect for anybody that loves the dark arts. And now we have one final Harry Potter bag, which is a holy grail bag for me. I've been after this bag since it came out. I think it was lockdown it came out, I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago. Forbidden Planet and Loungefly did just a one-of-a-kind bag, and then they stopped selling it and it was gone. But LF lovers just somehow happen to have not just one, but 2 of these bags. So Jenny and I managed to get my holy grail bag, which is the Bellatrix bag. I have not got over this bag. I cried when I saw this bag, when I was told I could buy it from them. I think I bought it from for about £54 or something. I remember it wasn't particularly expensive for like how much the bag was, because I think originally the bag was about £80 or £90. I managed to get this Bellatrix bag. It has everything on it, from her raven skull necklace to the embroidery of obviously her outfit. And as you go down, it's got more of it. I mean, look at that. Like, you can just, oh my gosh, you can just see the details. I'm in love with this. It's even got her wand on the side for the zip, which is so lovely. It has a really nice inside, so it's got the Bellatrix wanted poster all over it. It's got a really good zippy little pocket inside, and I honestly just love this bag so much. I love the fact that with these bags as well, they're so textured. So you've got like the texture here on the 2 side pockets. Again, these pockets are brilliant. You've got on the back, it says Bellatrix Lestrange with the dark mark, which has been, I don't think it's embroidered. It kind of feels like it's vinyl. I think it might be vinyl that's been heat pressed on the top, but whatever it is, it's just beautiful and stunning. And I do have a keyring on this one again. So this one has been one that I used recently. I took this one to the tour with me at the weekend. And it has got a little Slytherin keychain on it, which I was kindly gifted from Minnesota, which spins. And I love this bag so much. It is one, I do love all of my bags, but this is a bag I've been looking for so long. I've got a few holy grail bags that are kind of like on my list, that if they ever come back into stock, or if I can afford them, I'm gonna buy them. And this just happened to be one of them, and I genuinely didn't think I'd see this bag again, because I'd been messaging everywhere asking if they'd got them every now and again when I was able to afford one, and people come back being like, no, sorry, they're out of stock, which means that, you know, I wouldn't have been able to get one because they were limited and they were sold out. So yeah, I can't believe I own one of these bags. Thank you so much, LF lovers, for that. I will always be incredibly grateful. And the very last bag I've got to show you, you will have seen if you see my York/Peak District haul, which isn't a Loungefly, is a Cine Replicas bag, is this Wednesday bag. Now, I love the show Wednesday, as I discussed, and if you want to know more about this bag, I will link that video down below because I talk about it more. But I saw this, I couldn't find it anywhere else, and I just fell in love with it. It is a replica of the Nevermore backpack. It has a really cool pocket on the back, which I actually didn't realise it had. And that's where the receipt went. I'll be able to tell you how much it was. So it cost me $44.99. It should have been £50, but I got a £5 off because Jenny has blue light card. But yeah, I just love this bag. It's got really lovely straps on it. I can't wait to take it out and wear it at some point. And I'm really excited for Wednesday season 2, which I think comes out next year. I feel like it was next November. So yeah, that is all my bags. Sorry about the angle. This is just kind of the best setup I can do whilst I'm editing. When I went up to bed last night, I found another Loungefly, and I was like, how did I forget this one? So I just wanted to add this in. Another Loungefly I have is this gorgeous Slytherin one. Now, I'd been eyeing this for ages. Jenny very, very kindly got me this for my birthday, and I just love it. It's got this Slytherin keyring on the end, which I absolutely adore. But I just wanted to show you this one nice and quickly because I couldn't believe I had left it upstairs and forgotten about it. On the back, it has this little pattern where it says Slytherin, and it's got like really lovely floral patterns with snakes as it goes round, and it's got the snake at the front. And then let's have a look at the pattern inside. So the pattern inside is flowers with snakes. And it's just so lovely. So yeah, I can't believe I forgot this one. So I'm so sorry that I'm only just adding this in. But I adore this one. I use this one a lot. I love this one so much. So yeah, thank you Jenny for this bag for my birthday, and I'm gonna let you get on with the rest of the video now. No idea how many bags I have, so I'm just gonna quickly count them and then I'll finish the video. So in total I have 20 bags, which is crazy, absolutely insane, and that number's not going to get any smaller anytime soon. I've got my eye on a few bags already. I really want the Loungefly Wednesday one. I love that Great Hall one that's got the lights on it. That's stunning. There's so many that I like really love. I couldn't list them all to you now because I literally have a whole folder of them, and I have like links to them, but I will leave links to all of the trusted Loungefly partners and the official Loungefly website down below. If I can find it, I will leave links to the Facebook group and to Vinted and things like that. However, please be cautious if you use those, just because I don't want you being scammed out of your money. And yeah, you've just got to make a really good judgment on whether you're A, going to chance it, and B, you've got to make sure you go read those reviews. Do the in-depth research so that you don't end up losing money, because sometimes people charge stupid amount of money for these bags, and I don't want anybody to be scammed or ripped off. You are better off sticking to the official partners like LF Lovers to have a positive and safe experience with a really professional company. However, I understand that sometimes those companies don't have the ones you want, so you will have a look online. So yeah, just use your judgment, make sure you do the best you can to not be scammed, and do everything to protect yourself. So make sure you buy the buyer protection, make sure that you get the tracking numbers, that you do it through a safe way of paying. So don't just pay somebody for a bank transfer, make sure you do it through PayPal, and do not do it on friends and family. Do it on the one where it's buyer protection, where you are buying items, because then you have, if something goes wrong, you have that bounce back. Obviously, I'm not saying to use a credit card, but I've been told that credit cards obviously have that extra layer of protection. So also, as long as you pay it off and you can afford it, then that's another option for like being protected. Vinted is good because it does give you do pay for like the protection, but obviously again you've got to be very careful. But yeah, that is all of my bags. I can't believe how many I've got. I can't believe how long I've been talking. But if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Down below, what are your favourite bags? Did you have any favourites that you have here? Do we have any matching bags? Are we bag twins? Do we have any bags that twin? If you want to see more of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you are notified every single time I upload. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click here. Hope you're having the most magical day. I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye!